All those against? Thank you very much. Now, half of us have got to go somewhere at 3:30, so I'm going to do item 17 next, which I imagine, because I'm moving it, the Hagley Park shelters demolition, and the person seconding it is Councillor Peters. Right, we won't ask questions, we'll just do debate.
Well, I'd like to an amendment that we retain both of these buildings and we go back and work with the Hagley Park Building Renewals group and look at bringing them up to code about 50,000 each, I think, and one doesn't have to be done until 2028. But reason being, look, they're buildings and they're beautiful, I think, and I don't know why they're not heritage. But I'd just like to move that anyway, that we retain them to bring this building as one standing.
I'll second it.
Is this who we need? No.
Rupert is who you need.
Up you go.
They're actually a little bit more than that. They're about $100,000 each with some additional work to do. We've been to the Hagley Park reference group, all the stakeholders, there's no use for them, no value in any of those units or groups wanting to use them. They are just costing us OPEX for no real great reason, and they're not heritage listed.
No, why are they not heritage listed? They're quite beautiful little buildings. They are. They really suit Hagley Park. I like them. Am I asking you now?
Additional.
Okay, so we have got a mover and a second.
Can I just this is actually a direct negative to the resolution, so it's not really an amendment. It needs to be a foreshadowed motion or something else. It is so this is just checking it as saying that amendments need to be relevant and not direct negatives. So that's 18.7. I think this is a direct negative.
So if
the substantive one's lost, then we would go to that one,
which is the status.
Which is the status quo.
Okay, so is there any more debate or discussion? Anyone would like? Councillor Scantry?
Yeah, thank you. Because I've been around so long,
you were there when they were built.
Yeah, no, but basically on the one on the left, the roller doors we installed for storage for events team and for other people using it. No, wait for it. But the SIP-TED issues with both of these were quite outstanding, and that was the really thing that we were really concerned about. So we, in the end, in my tenure, which was some time ago, chose not to use it because of the safety issues. So that's why I think that this is a good reason to get rid of them. Thank you.
Councillor Johansson, please. Yes, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Unless you want a question, we'll just float around a bit. Sorry. Have we got any more questions of staff? Councillor Cotter.
Thank you. So my question is, why are they not heritage listed? They look pretty heritagey to me.
Because they're old and they don't work.
Yeah. I need work.
They're not on the short. They haven't been considered by the heritage team for listing, so they're not on their current investigation list. We have sought advice from the heritage team, and while they see them having character for the park and some amount of significance, they're comfortable with them going as long as we undertake a couple of things like photographing them and recording them before we demolish them.
That surprises me.
Okay. No, that's right. I'll put this, Councillor Johansson.
Align the 511, where it says both buildings have received minor and non-structural damage in the form of cracks through floor, slab and walls. So I'm just trying to understand, I appreciate that they're earthquake prone, but we know that that's quite a blunt tool for doing an assessment. Do these buildings have any brittle collapse mechanisms? Like, what's the actual issue that's costing $100,000 to make them
The
usable.
unreinforced
We were in debate.
Right.
concrete buildings.
No, apparently not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So, and why is the cost to repair them or to bring them up so expensive? Like, have we looked at other options that don't cost as much? For very simple structures, it just seems a huge amount of money.
So the QS has looked at the cost in regards to what the engineer's preliminary designs are to put supporting elements in the building. There's also additional items, like one of them is likely to need a roof replacement, and then there's refurbishment coating systems as well on top, which brings the price up.
It was $25,000 just to replace a roof on these basic structures.
That's the QS estimate.
Wow, that just seems really, really expensive.
Okay, you got the answer to your question?
Okay.
Thank you. Councillor Fields?
Yep. Sorry, questions.
Right, we've got one, you, and then we've got Councillor Henstock, and then we're going to debate.
Yeah. So the question is, sorry, did we? So in terms of the questioning, sort of community, groups and clubs and that sort of stuff for use, like how extensive was that?
We've been to the Hagley Park reference group, who captures the whole of the network, but also we've talked to the Christ College and all the other users around the park.
And they said, yeah, knock them down.
Yep.
Did they say knock them down, or they said, oh, we don't
Knock
use
them down yesterday. They've been an eyesore for a while.
Just checking, just clarifying on that, Sorry, just another. So they don't get used on a Saturday by junior rugby players.
No.
Incredible.
Okay, you got any other questions? Tyrone, you got another question, bud? No, right. And lastly, before debate, Councillor Henstock.
Thank you. Roo, just to be really clear, there's no specified budget to strengthen these buildings. And if you were to do something, where's that money coming
The
from?
money would have to come out of the park's renewal budgets so we'd be taking money away from potential toilet renewals in the park.
Thank you.
Would they still have said knock them down if they were repaired and looked nice? That's the other question.
There was all the engagement. There was no real need for them, and the storage facility wasn't used because it was frequently broken into. No one had any trust to use it. They're just not well used or fit for purpose.
Okay, good as gold. Great question, great answers. I'm going to put this motion. All those in favour? Aye. Against? Your abstention. That has passed. Thank you. Right, now, because